I showed a video of a guy going to inspect a concrete driveway, and they just concreted right up to and encased the AC unit. It's fucking mind blowing how somebody could do that and like even think that that's remotely okay. But anyway, this person knows that I was a landscape contractor for a long time and said, "What's the most screwed up thing you got a call for to fix because some other screwed up so bad?" So what did somebody else screw up so bad that I had to get called out to fix it? You know, there have been retaining walls that were failing because they didn't properly engineer it and had no tie-in system. For those who don't know what that means, if you have a large retaining wall that's going to hold up something, retain something, the structure itself is a freestanding structure. It's not tied in to anything. Right? It's sitting on a gravel base, and it's a freestanding structure, and it holds back whatever is behind it. But sometimes they can fail and start to lean out, and then eventually collapse. So the larger the wall, the more you have to have layers of grid. It's think of snow fencing. It's like a very strong plastic that's woven into that kind of where it's got the big holes. It looks very much like snow fencing, but it's not snow fencing. And the engineer will tell you at what layers and how many feet back you're supposed to, in between the layers of block, put this grid and roll it back, and then put your base, your gravel behind it, not your base, your gravel behind it, and what it does is it ties it into the land behind it. So if the wall ever starts to wants to start to give, these layers of grid will just hold it into the earth and won't let it fail. I've seen too many of them that weren't tied in or weren't tied in properly and were failing. So a bunch of those. I think the biggest thing that I ever got called out to fix was when I was working for a company that did almost exclusively new home building. The single biggest thing was there was this huge retention pond behind this clubhouse of this 55 and older community. This thing was just fucking massive, and the whole goddamn thing was improperly graded, and so we had to drain the whole fucking pond and fix it, reseed it, and then let it fill back up. It was a massive pain in the ass. That same company also, at one point in time, in an attempt to cut costs, they and I don't know exactly what they did. It's what I know I heard is they started using a thinner mix for concrete when they were pouring their basements, and so what they were experiencing was the window wells for the basement were shearing away from the walls from the basement. The whatever they were using to anchor the window wells into the concrete wall of the basement was coming loose and shearing away. And so there were probably maybe three or four dozen houses where I had to send guys in to dig out all the way around the window wells of a house, all the way down, so many feet back, so that the window well guys can get down in there and properly reattach everything properly. And then we had to go back in and refill everything up. And let me tell you something, digging out a space big enough for a human being to get into around the entirety of a window well, all the way down that window well, by hand, is a monumental pain in the dick.